it going, everybody? It's until next time. It's your host, Randy, and my other host, Nikk. Okay, he got it.
Our new live audience member just hit the shed, so hopefully we caught that on the mic. But it's all good. It's all good. This is a special episode because we got Mr. Frank.
The one and only. Frankie, you got it.
Frank, oh shit, I got it right, dude.
You got it.
Fucking teamwork,
10
bro.
points.
That's points, yes, points. Anyways, bro, I'm glad you got to make it on the fucking show. I'm fucking glad you got to make it.
My boys right here.
We've been,
My
dude,
boys.
we like wrote it down like people we need to get on, and we wrote you down. We're like, bro, we need to get fucking Frank, bro.
Well, like when I remember when you told me and I messaged you, I was like, I didn't want to, cause I don't like, like put me on. But like, like I just know like fucking, I was like, bro, like especially with the nerd shit, I was like, I had to like.
Legitimately, you were like one of his first options, like for reals. And you know what? I'm just gonna bring it up right now before I forget. Shout out Lil Backwood, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Shout him out solely for the only purpose that he's one-upping all the other guests.
Thank you.
His grandma fucking made us brownies. Bro, like, who the fuck? Oh, my God. Whoever's going to be a guest next, y'all better step your shit up or don't even bother showing up.
Yeah,
I set a standard.
You came in here and you set the bar. Before we got to the shed, I actually told him that after each pod that we have a person, we like rank them, like we like analyze them and like how it goes. And I didn't want to tell him how we do it, but the bar's already up there, dude.
Thank you.
You brought fucking brownies, bro.
Appreciate it. I mean, well, like you guys are the boys. I wasn't like, cause like it's not like whoop, just whip the shit out my ass real quick,
Oh fuck, I think I'm feeling the brownie.
But like, cause it's like, she was, cause I was, like I told you earlier, I was watching my granny and my other one where she was cooking before she went to work. She was like, I told her I was coming here. She was like, oh, I'm gonna whip up some shit for your boys. She's like, I got like, cause my boy Caesar and these motherfuckers, they always like Caesar would always come over with me with her. His food would just like one time we went to a trip to the beach with a bunch of my people. My granny took us. She made us all brownies. She gave Caesar the job of holding it. By the time we got there, he ate them all.
What?
Like,
you motherfucker.
Shout out Goose. Shout out my boy Goose. That's my brother right there. My brother from another mother.
I've known Caesar for so long. You can
Same
ask
thing.
that food. You can ask it because it's crazy because me and his brother, the older brother, has the same name.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Randy.
It's crazy. My eldest sister, Karina.
Yeah.
Him and my sister, they were homies, sick ass homies. So fuck it. It was only natural that me and Caesar gotta be homies too, dude.
It's a small world, dog.
It's a small world. Well, yeah, he was like a fucking street away from me.
Right. That's
Also,
true too. I remember you were right there. I forgot.
Let's bring it up. You know, it's actually gonna hint the people what day we're filming this, but the GTA trailer today.
Oh yeah.
The GTA. So for the people who don't know, me and Nikk, we have this weird fetish fantasy of wanting to be in the 80s. He's brought it up before. We brought up that we wanted to make a movie too. It's also pending and it's already TM'd, motherfucker. I already trademarked it. If you bring up our fucking story, I will see you in court, asshole. So we were just I really fucked
Preach,
that
brother.
So Vice City's gonna be remade. It's a definitive.
Yeah. I'm hyped for that.
Definitive edition.
I'm hyped for that because I'm like, what the fuck are they doing with this?
I'm gonna be real.
Bullshit?
I'm over fucking San Andreas. I just constantly see it.
Well, I get you only because like, bro, they do nothing with like the story that happened at the end of San Andreas. I mean, like I did like the story of 5, but it's like, you know how they do us online shit, like. The alien stuff I kind of do like, but at the same time, like it kind of ruined the game in terms of them wanting to go like $1 billion when like the street shit was dope. Like, and then like, and you can see they're kind of trying to back out now since I don't know if you guys played GT Online recently, but they added that street racing shit, kind of giving that midnight club vibe.
Where you could have like car meetups and shit.
Yeah, and it's like,
yeah, real quick. No, it's like
add that shit in GTA 6 and get better with it.
Is it GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas? Is that what it is?
Those are 3. Like, so like I guess that's why
That's what
Red
the
Dead
trilogy
Online's
is?
been so fucked.
Dude, honestly, bro, I loved Red Dead Online, and they did it so dirty.
It went nowhere. Like, dude, imagine being able to place bounties on your homies and some shit, and then you can go and hunt them down.
I was thinking of a whole bunch of new roles. Like, they need to add more roles. Like, it's a whole fucking thing. But with GTA, real quick, I've seen like.
How can you not rob a train in an online cowboy game?
Yeah, how can you take that from us?
That's like the first thing I tried to do was blow a bridge up and rob the train.
And they took it away from us.
Can only do it online in the campaign.
They should have just brought it back like old days. How come you can't break your own horse? Like breaking means to find a new horse.
When you accidentally hit the log and the horse is off.
But like, why can't you find your own horse? You get me? Like,
yeah,
bro, you gotta be stuck with some scrawny ass piece of shit.
Well,
you can't even travel very far.
I like getting the biggest stallion, you know, like
the big stallion.
But you just learn. I just
Found
learned by
Isabella Lake.
Valentine, right? The first city you go to.
Yeah.
If you just loan by the horse shit, just come up on one and then book it. You got yourself a big stallion.
When you said break the horse,
or look for someone with a wagon. They always
like,
got
what?
the best those big ass horses, and those ones have the best. They may not be as fast, but they got like the best in terms of taking damage. So it's like.
I was just like breaking
shot
the
a lot in the
horse.
game.
I was like, have you ever just fucking went off the cliff in Red Dead on a horse?
Yeah.
Or honestly, okay,
He just
crashing
stops.
into another horse is the
Dude, that
funniest
shit's
thing
hilarious.
ever. Or especially when it's by accident, like you know, like
bro,
I'd be all stoned, not paying attention.
The shit that pissed me off the most was put like, oh, it's far as fuck. I'm just gonna put a map and I'm gonna put cinematic mode, so it rides by itself, and then it crashed into a fucking carriage. That pisses me off.
Because if you hold X, right, I never get it right. I'm still confused to it. If you put it in cinematic mode, but right before it goes into the mode as you're putting, if you hold X, right, because sometimes it does for me, sometimes I don't. I don't know. I'm stupid, but like when you do it, it starts to ride. Like you said, you know the guide shit how you usually do in GTA.
Yeah, it follows the lane.
It'll follow it.
No, you don't have to hold it. You just press it like 3 times and then it just goes.
3 times?
Yeah.
Because sometimes I just hold it and sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, no, the pace you put, like the speed you left off on when you put cinematic mode, it's supposed to keep going.
See, sometimes my horse doesn't.
Come on, you didn't tell me.
I
know
could
that.
have a bug game because sometimes, my horse gets tired, but
it's a world mystery, bro. I don't even know.
But after talking to the Red Dead, I wanted to get back to what the other shit Rocksteady is doing with the Vice and then 5. Well, I mean, like they are pretty dope, but it's like they're a toxic. Them and Activision are toxic girlfriends.
I just seen a fucking no, okay, real shit. Like Rockstar's all like, oh, like we're not gonna have sex till we're married type deal. Activision's just a hoe every year.
Activision got daddy issues.
Yeah. No, but it's like I seen a meme today, and it's like the GTA I grew up with, and it's like GTA 5, and it's like the GTA these kids grew up with, and it's still GTA 5.
Just with the Mark, what is it, the Mark 9 or whatever?
Yeah, like,
that fucking.
oh, dude, like that game needs to fucking die. But honestly, realistically, it's just because of the microtransactions and the money.
Lamar was one of the best parts of the.
Real
the
quick, GTA 4 is
He
my
needs to be in
favorite.
6.
I'm gonna say that now.
4?
GTA 4 is
Which
my
one was that
favorite with Niko Bellic.
The
Russian.
the New York one, right?
Yeah,
or is that
the
Liberty?
New York one, Liberty City. Yeah, it was GTA 4 Liberty
Yeah.
City when they came back from 3 and then like.
I never finished it though. I never finished it though. Cause I remember,
take your walkout, bro.
I remember my homie shout out
Podcast
Seabass gave
over,
it to
get
me,
the
but I
fuck
never
out.
finished
Go
it.
finish that shit real quick.
I gotta go. Dude, my PlayStation don't work no more.
You know.
That shit fan don't work. That should get hot in like 10 minutes.
You better blow on that shit, bro.
Well, I got the PS4, dog.
Wait, were you the
And
one
they
that
don't-
posted the video of the guy grilling the steak on
Yeah.
the PlayStation?
You can't sometimes don't touch me. You gotta let it sit.
Me and Nick talked
I love
about
it.
this. We were talking about stories on GTA, and I think number 4 has to be one of the best stories. Like, it's most fucked up too. I'd say like the shit that Homeboy had to go through.
Yeah.
Don't tell this guy, bro. He didn't watch.
Don't
it.
spoil it for me.
I mean,
Don't
he didn't
spoil-
watch it.
No
He didn't-
spoilers.
No,
I'll
we're not
go-
gonna spoil it.
Now,
he
now
just
I feel
didn't
like I
play it,
gotta
bro.
go back. Well,
You missed out.
dude, I have a stack of games I need to play, like especially current ones. Like I have it. I haven't even unwrapped it. Ghost of Tsushima. I played it because my homie Robbie, shout out Robbie, he gave me a copy when he bought it because he bought it before me. Let me play it. So I got to play all the way up to the part where it's still early on in the game where you're the cliffside, and I kept dying them because I just kept, instead of like doing it, I don't know how you're supposed to do it. I just kept running up, jumping, and just fucking kamikazing these
Bro.
motherfuckers.
Ghost
But I
of
kept dying
Tsushima,
'cause
dude. I got addicted to Ghost of Tsushima for like a couple of weeks.
It is a good
I
game.
speedran that fucking game as
Well, you
as
know how it
best as
is
I
work,
could.
and then I got my music shit, and then like
Nah,
I
I'm
take care of
I'm
my
an
granny.
unemployed loser.
So,
I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Well,
Look,
like
dude.
game. Well, what games
Stop,
are you guys?
stop trying to get your life together. Okay, drop everything you're fucking doing that makes sense. That's good for you,
I can't help but be a degenerate.
and
I get
just play all these fucking games and come back. With 3 months, we'll have another pod. I want all these games done. Ghost of Tsushima, GTA 4. What other game does he need to beat?
Have you
you.
played?
Says
any
the
of
guy
good-
who gets recommended movies but never watches them.
Oh! You want to do me like that? You know what, bro? You know what? Just the other day, bro. It's gonna be weeks after this, but I seen the movie Basketball, bro. And
Okay, I haven't.
and
seen
that that was on one of the lists. So fuck you.
But
And the list just got fat because
I-
we just added all the James Bond movies.
I'm on Randy's side though with not watching fucking Back to the Future 3. I mean, you're not missing anything, but at the same
my
time, you are.
Gosh, bro. How does that get dragged into guest specials, bro? How'd you bring that here?
Well, hey, no, like I watch your
Thank
shit.
you,
I fucks
man.
with you
Fucking
guys,
thank you, bro.
right? Like, yeah. No.
You know what? But
Gotta
overall,
hope.
like, let's just cut from movies. But I'm gonna say it right now. Go. Have you played Gears of War?
Yes.
Did you play?
Back in the day,
Did you play number
The
2?
homie Joshua's fucking Xbox all the time. We would fuck each other.
Wait,
up.
you played number 2?
Um,
Story mode.
No, he had
All right.
3, right? The 3. I think it was 3.
I think number 2 has the best story.
Which one did I have?
Got my boy Danny. Right
Here's something that's fucking crazy. All right, you can play if you've never played Gears of War, you can literally play 2 from beginning to ending and not play any of the other ones. You don't miss anything.
Well, because the only reason why
That-
I never got to play it myself, my bad, is because I don't have an Xbox.
Oh no, but like I'm saying, one day
Shoot
if
me,
you're
I'm sorry.
gonna play, if I gotta put a game on the list, Gears of War 2. The story is just so gorgeous. It's amazing. They even bought an orchestra to make all the music.
Really? But I heard some people haven't been liking the new story.
The new one that's Gears of War 5.
Yeah.
Gears of War
Well, I gotta
2.
get caught up, so
Gears of
but I
War
was
2 is
I like to get his opinion. Okay, you guys.
that's Xbox 360, bro. But Ghost of Tsushima, play it, dude. That game is cinematically beautiful. I have so many gorgeous fucking photos that I screenshotted
As
from that
soon
game.
as my homie plugged it in, he let me borrow it. As soon as I plugged it in, because we were kicking in session it, I just straight up went to the settings, turned it on like the full cinematic shit, and then I immediately just switched to fucking subtitles. I was like, we're going full fucking fucking full Shaolin. We're going like all in anime fucking
Immersive. I want to feel it.
I didn't play it in English. Look, okay, I got to give it up because there's a lot of
I hate
dubs
the
that are
HUDs.
bad.
I hate HUDs.
No, you already know that like some dubs are bad for anime. Everyone can agree.
Yeah.
Some dubs are bad.
Like I hate Attack on Titan's dub.
You know what? I'm gonna give it up. I can only watch Naruto in English. I fucking hate the voices in Japanese.
See, there are some that like I
Pain,
don't like.
Pain does not sound as good in Japanese than he does in
Really?
English. I think he
Oh,
sounds
you know
better.
what? You know what? I'll give you that because I like I forgot his name. The guy who does the English voice for Pain. Fire.
Troy
Naruto too
Barker
has a
Baker
fire
or something like
English
that.
voice actor. But say like I like Naruto's Japanese voice actor over the American one.
Yes, that one. Yeah,
Like
Madara. That one's hard to
I
debate.
think they should have
feel
like
that
no
one's
disrespect
hard.
to the actress who plays Naruto, but like I think they should have switched out when they hit Shippuden just because same thing like with Goku. Like bro, that voice it does not match your body type. Like
Dude, that Goku voice is fucking horrible.
"Oichikai."
But
come hat like nah, bro.
it's like because what I was gonna bring up is just Ghost of Tsushima. Like, the reason I wanted to listen to sub because I thought, oh, dub's gonna suck. But then like I guess I played it over again like in dub, and turns out the voice actors that they use for
Yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima are actual Japanese people, and they speak English for the fucking.
Wait,
It's the same
on both?
actors. Yes,
Hey, that's some talent because
That's talent,
you,
dude.
You did not. I did not because like I don't know.
That's
if you,
long days at the fucking office right there. Doing it
Yeah.
in English and then Japanese, going back
That's
and forth.
because it's like what hundreds and hundreds
Yeah.
of fucking voice the same dialogue just in different tones.
Yeah.
Like I give those fools props. Bro. Like,
You watch DBZ, obviously, right? Just like growing up, like
I've only seen up to the like Red Ribbon stuff,
it's.
the OG stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, like Mr. Popo, like he's not Mr. Popo, fucking.
he said that with full confidence.
Yeah, Mr. Popo, not his voice, but
Hey, no, that's how anime be. It's like a guy
Supreme-
named
not
Bean
Supreme-
with like the
fuck.
strongest motherfucker.
Supreme Kai or no? Fuck, which Kai is it? The one that trains Goku.
The old geezer?
Nah,
Or no,
nah.
who?
It's
That one.
yeah, yeah. Like
Oh.
okay, his voice. Fuck, can't even think of his name.
The big chubby one with the pink lips, right?
Yeah, no. He's like the bug looking dude. He's gonna pull a photo. But like, for example, his voice, like in the dub, he's like, "Go, go," like that. But in like the sub, he's like, it's really fucking deep. And I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa, what the fuck? Like, why they
Yeah.
do him like that? My homies, King Kai, shout out King Kai, him,
Oh.
yeah.
Home. I
Photo.
call him.
Goku, it has to be blue.
I don't know why, but like I think that shit
Yeah.
on his head's a fucking do rag, and I'm just like, this fool's got the shades and a do rag on.
I was like, I'll call them
You
bug.
see, you gotta show him the image.
I was
You gotta
thinking
show-
like fucking like antlers or something. No, but like his voice, for example, is really deep, and I'm like, why'd they do him like that?
I get you.
My homie's brother. Actually, shout out Adrian. Everyone knows Adrian on the
Yeah.
pod. I guess when they were growing up, they never liked to get the English dub because they said
Yeah.
they sounded like white boy surfers.
Well, I don't care. Like, say like.
so they would get it in French or Spanish.
Have you seen
not
the memes I sent you?
Japanese.
Have you seen the ones?
French or Spanish?
Have you seen the one that I posted? I don't know if I sent it to you guys, but like it shows you the different voice actors. It's like
Yes.
Sasuke Ichiha.
Yeah.
Swag. But
But
like,
yeah, the dubs, they make it. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't
depending
care,
dubs
yeah.
and subs, it depends. Like
Yeah, but like
Bleach.
my
Okay, Bleach. I go back and forth for Bleach. I don't know why.
Hmm.
Like I'll watch a couple episodes in sub and then a couple episodes in dub. Like I don't mind their voices either way.
like say like when I Attack on Titan, I'm like that where I'm like if I'm by myself watching it, it's sub. But like say like my homie Goose, like I try like I'll put when I put him on to some of my anime, he's like bro, you gotta put it in English, bro. You're not reading this
He's
shit.
like the subtitles.
Well, I
they're
mean,
going-
like,
they're too
He just
much,
kinda-
bro.
he needs
And-
glasses.
And it's like
but,
paragraphs of
yeah,
shit.
so this fool's like, I'm not reading, bro. You better switch to English.
No, I don't blame because sometimes like say you look at your phone, you look back up, you're like,
What did I miss?
Where the fuck is this conversation?
Missed the whole
going?
arc. You seen that meme where like fucking like the guy like he's watching Naruto, he's a kid, looks at his phone, looks back, it's Shippuden. Like looks back at his phone, looks back, it's adult.
You
he's
know what?
dying.
I gotta give it up to Naruto because I grew up the same way he was growing up.
Yeah,
Like,
that's,
you get me?
that's why.
Because I was a kid watching
Yeah.
that shit, and then like as I got older, it was fucking Shippuden. You get me?
Same thing with me. That's why
I was like, your family was killed by a demon fox. I was like, wait, you grew up the same way he did.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Watching a lot of whenever they do the backstory of Naruto, that shit make a grown man cry.
Bro,
Like,
you know what scene always makes me cry from Naruto?
is it the shopping scene?
It's when he's
Where the
fighting I think it's Pain, and then like he meets his dad.
Oh,
That
it's
scene-
it's towards the end after he defeats
It's when
Pain.
he puts him in the fucking I forgot what it's called, planetary devastation.
Yeah, and then this fool's like, he's like, fuck it, I'm about to just like, let's go ham.
Well, no, he's about to die,
Well, 'cause
and
at
then
the
his
time,
dad pulls up.
At the time, he knew Kurama, like, if he gives Kurama 100%, this fool's gonna take over. Because if you remember, by, like, the third tail, this fool loses consciousness.
Yeah.
So, like...
What was the fourth tail? The fourth tail's always my favorite. That's the one where he's, like, all fucking,
That's
like,
Seven
scratched up.
Tails, where he's all covered in the chakra, right?
No,
And
I
he
meant,
looks
like, the one where he's, like, in bones, covered in bones.
Yeah, that's the seventh tail.
Is that Seven
Yeah.
Tails? That's with Orochimaru, isn't it? When he fought him on the bridge.
Yeah, that's
Now,
Seven
we're,
Tails.
we're just
Bro,
going
that
through
was...
something.
Like, that's why, like, I kind of get Boruto shit, especially in the early stuff, because, like,
You know
we
what?
have shit like that, and it's like...
I read the comic. The comic is fucking way different from the show.
Because
Oh,
they just...
the like manga, yeah. Well, it's a fucking comic
Hey,
in
no,
English.
people are like, what the fuck did
Yeah,
you just
you're
say?
right. You're right.
They're gonna
you're
be in
right.
the comments like, this motherfucker.
I read the
dumbass.
manga and like it's totally different from the show. The beginning.
Well, it's because for the manga and they back in when they announced this shit, they were like, the manga is gonna be just focused on the main plots and like. Because if you go back and read Naruto, they do a lot of some of the filler stuff, or like a lot like say the Itachi's backstory is considered backstory like filler. That's why they did all that shit out of order, which I don't know why it's
They
dumb
did
as fuck.
Sheet Sweet dirty. I don't think
Oh,
he should
big
have died
facts,
the way
big
he
facts.
Dude, they did him so dirty. I feel like he's the only Uchiha
It's
that
because you
got
know why?
the most dirty
Well,
because like who he was.
Kishimoto at the time said that like, you know, when he was writing Naruto, that's like his first time writing anything. So he was even like, there's shit where like he admits that he does not like the way he made Sakura, especially early on. Like she's way better now in Boruto
She is.
than now.
She's
but,
more
like,
useful.
Bro, I remember watching her just like get her the fuck out of here. She is useless. She's
Bro, you know what always got me mad?
she's all she does is go Sasuke.
You know what got me mad? is that scene where Naruto and Sasuke finally come back and they're gonna fight Madara. And
This
like,
bitch is like-
these fools are like powering up, and she goes like, "Don't forget me."
Right?
I was just like, "Bitch, get the fuck out of here!
Get the fuck out the way."
I was all like, you know, for a fucking fact, the amount of chakra you're releasing right now is not even like a quarter of what these fools are
I'm
giving
like, this
out right
bitch
now.
about to get one-shotted. Like, nah, but they.
Shout out Hinata for taking that hit for Naruto in.
Oh, hey, y'all know Naruto gangbangs her with shadow clones. I had to put that out there.
All right.
All right, now to the next subject.
Let's do this shit, girl.
Takebachi no jutsu.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, man, we're here to have a good time, man. We're here to have a good time.
I believe it.
I mean, it's like different, like when we're talking, kicking it, you know. Like, hey, it was great. It was great having a good time at your party, man. Happy
thank
late
you.
birthday, man.
thank you.
This
thank
guy
you
had his
again.
birthday party. It was awesome. QC killed it on the decks.
Sheesh.
You know. Randy was a great co-host. Came out to get me because this guy was fucked up.
Here's a photo of some of us in overalls.
Hey, it's your birthday. That is the only thing.
It's like,
That
because
makes
Nick was
sense.
fucked, I'm all fucking lit too. Like, come on, guys.
He's like, there's burgers.
There's burgers.
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 Real quick.
Technology,
This is
bad
just
guy.
this is lingering in my mind, but did you ever play Sly Cooper?
Mhm.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
So I used to play Sly Cooper and Ratchet and Clank heavy for a cool minute. I was stuck on them I had a little phase with them and Jack and Dexter. Fucking those.
Bro, Jack and Dexter, bro.
Because when my dad bought me my PS2, those were the only games I really played. That I played Bad Company, never finished that one. And then Metal Gear Solid 2. I don't remember. I don't remember a lot of my childhood, but I remember a lot of those games.
It's PlayStation 2.
Oh, so it was probably 3.
Maybe.
Which one?
It was probably, if it was PlayStation 2, it was probably 3, right?
Well, you know what? I don't remember because
I remember the first or the second one, it read your memory card.
because the Metal Gear game I got, I remember it was one of I don't remember who gave it to me, but like they're like, you can have this. But it wasn't. It's not even the Metal
they're
Gear
like,
that's
bless
in,
up, kid.
Like it's not even. It's in like a maybe I don't know because it was in like in a silver case.
Did you know
It wasn't even
the same
traditional PS2.
Dude, crazy shit. Did you know the same company that made Ghost of Tsushima is the same company that made Sly Cooper?
Really?
Yeah, and there's an achievement for Sly Cooper in there.
Such a
So like there's a if you put on all blue and gold armor and then
Yeah.
like there's like a his little cane. There's a bandana that has it, but it makes it look like a thunderbolt almost. And there's
Oh.
a sword like you can customize your sword. There's one where it looks like a fucking tail, a gray tail. So when you're holding it, you look like Sly Cooper in the shadows, and it goes like not sly enough
which
or some
one?
shit like that. Ghost of Tsushima,
Oh, what?
real shit.
Little reference and shit.
Yeah, and God of War's in there too, dude.
I mean, it's
Real
only
shit.
Right. It's
No,
only
that
right.
was a
Ooh,
trip.
Real quick, because you guys brought that up, did you guys see the trailer?
For
For
God of War
Ragnarok?
or for Ragnarok, bro. Trust me, me and Nick, we were in the same room and we were just
is coming. Ragnarok is here.
And they made him. And they made.
Fimbulwinter
ooh,
is here.
And they made Thor thick.
Hey, well, cause that's how.
That's the real Thor.
the
Yeah,
Thor-
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I know. Yeah.
Because no, I remember looking.
It's
I
not-
was at work.
That is the real Thor. My man's was a thick boy. He was not
thick
blonde.
with two C's.
Here's the thing. He's not blonde. Okay. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm remembering it right, but it's. That's a real man.
Well,
That's
because
a
when
QC
he pulls
setup.
up, he look like somebody who's gonna drink
But
your beer, fuck your bitch,
I
and then
don't-
beat your ass
I don't know if
simultaneously.
And sometimes not even in that.
What is his hair color?
It's
Because he's
He's
ginger.
a ginger. He's
yeah,
a
that's
ginger.
that's perfect.
No
he's
hate on the gingers.
thick
Yeah.
ginger man. Look at the nipples.
No, because in the books, so like you said in the myth, that's how he was described as a big dude, a gluttonous who was a drunk, like a manipulative drunk who was like a glutton, and he had like very orange ginger like hair, reddish. Orange
Dude,
hair.
I took a semester in Mount Sac for fucking Norse mythology.
Oh, that's actually I would have passed that class flying colors.
Nah, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I was just learning about
Like-
people I didn't even fucking know.
I would like
I
say,
thought Thor was the only god.
say like a lot of my plugs for my comic book stuff, like when they were like I was getting their input on how they felt about Loki. I saw people in the comments going, because I don't. Did you guys see that show?
Yes, I did.
So do you remember how there's
I
a
like
part?
I like how we're diving into Marvel. We're getting our
shit,
footsteps in there.
Shit. Hey, speaking of that, you're gonna like that. And but what you call it? I don't know if you remember the scene where he's first being brought in, and then like they quickly show you a shot of his little papers, and when it says sex, it says the fluid, and people were like, "What the fuck?" I was reading comments, bro. People being like, "What the fuck is this shit?" I'm like, bro, yeah. If y'all knew North mythology Loki, you guys know, bro. It's worse.
Enlighten me, bro.
It's worse than him fucking chicks and dudes. Like,
you're like, oh, you think that's the problem?
He fucks more than humans.
Fenrir.
Bro, okay,
Fenrir.
there's a shot. It's a reference to the original North mythology. It's in the first Thor movie. I remember when he goes to the Frost Giants. I don't know. It's been a minute. And then you know, like they're kind of whooping it, but then his dad pulls up, fucking Odin. You know how he has a horse with it's like a bunch of fucking legs. So what you would call it? That horse from the North mythology books. Yes. Loki fucks a horse. He turns himself into a horse, fucks the horse, pops out that ace horse, and gives it to his dad.
Hey, you know what? You get me? That's crazy because it's just Loki who does it. Like, cause like Odin and shit, they don't do that.
So,
but there was a meme I was looking at of Greek mythology.
Loki was the horny bastard. Loki was the horny bastard, and then Thor was more just like he liked to like, cause you know how everybody did view him as a hero. So like he took advantage of that. A lot of these stories. Like I remember reading a little story where like from YouTube the guy was breaking it down how like. There's a story where he was going around like this village and like he saved I forgot what happened, but he saved the village from some shit. And then like he would go door to door and be like, you know, like just taking advantage of the hospitality.
Yeah.
And then like it got to the point where like he went to one, got drunk, and he stayed for a week and he killed like
they bring that
like,
I don't know if you know this, but like the little bags that are
different
hanging, like
from
the buckets.
Australian man
In God of War, where there's like little buckets or bags hanging, you can break them. There's like that's an actual thing. So instead of the gods coming down and knocking on the door, they could just take whatever was in there. But I was talking about like I was looking at a meme about Norse mythology versus Greek mythology, and he's all like, "Oh, so you have gods too? I didn't know that." He goes like, "Yeah, us Norse, we have gods. Like they're loved by our people." And he's like, "Wait, really? Your gods don't go around killing innocent people just for the fuck of it?"
Oh yeah.
And he's just like, "No." And he goes like, "Oh, but I'm pretty sure your all-father like turns into animals and rapes women as an animal, right?"
The big guy's
like,
a dick though, right?
He's like, "Wait, what?" Because like fucking Zeus, he turned into a goose.
Yeah.
Right? A swan, and raped a woman to make Thor.
Yeah. Actually, I think that I don't remember, but I think dude, that's what, like, bro. People think God of War is like fucking. They actually even are still like taming shit. You know what I mean?
I took Greek mythology in fucking at college, and they had some stories here and there about the goats.
Greek tripped me out too. I remember like watching that
And
class.
you know what? Yeah, too. And they would have orgies, men, women, goat. They didn't give a fuck. They were just having a good time. Like.
Zeus used to
they
just
were
go
ahead
around?
of it.
Not a long time.
Isn't that why like Zeus spawned a bunch of gods? Is because he just went around just fucking.
He's like, fuck it, I can't keep track of these kids.
He's like, I'm Zeus. I got a schlong and I shoot lightning.
What more you want to know about me? No,
He's like, I can electrocute you in all ways.
You're a fucking trip, bro. Because back to the Loki show. I remember before it even came out. You told me you're all like, oh yeah, like it's gonna be a show that's actually gonna have a season 2 and a season 3. Like go on, and then I'm like really? And then I watch it, and then it finishes it, and then they're all like, oh, we're coming out with season 2, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this fool is right.
So only because back in Comic-Con they're already teasing a lot of this shit. So I remember being at work, dude, watching the live streams and like or after you know how like people record shit and they post it. Of all the breakdown stuff, because I can't afford Comic-Con, I'm broke.
I would love to go one day. We gotta go. If we go, we go. All of us.
I remember reading I remember looking through the comments and people were like, "Bro, Phase 4 whack. Phase 4 is whack." And I'm like, "Are y'all even watching the same video?" Because as they're breaking down the story, I see where this is going. Because I said the next Endgame is Secret Wars, and with Secret Wars, it's the multiverse is heavy. Like people. Okay, so like. The way they're building up this is different. There's a reason why they introduced.
Okay. Tell me who's gonna be the big bad, bro. Who's the big bad?
Okay, so remember they in the comics because they put 2 different characters together because I thought they were gonna cheap out and be like it's Loki, an evil Loki who from a different but no, they went full comics with this. So like the 3 space lizards. They were real in the comics, but there was a 4th member. You know how they're like and he's known as the one above all. No, not the one above all. I'm brain farting it. He Who Remains. There you go.
Yeah.
Because cause you know how like they're teasing in the beginning how at the end of the timeline they're figuring shit out. So whatchamacallit, he's do you remember He Remains? He's the purple dude at the end.
Yeah.
Cause they don't really say it. You gotta pay attention when he's talking. When he's like, I go by many names. He's like, He Who Remains. He's a god, devil.
His name's
And then this is where they tease next big bad.
King, right? King Kong.
He goes, I'm a conqueror. Cause King the Conqueror is not the next big bad, but he's gonna be, because look at Secret Wars has a big bad, but it doesn't. So cause okay, what was the end game? It was a big bad, right?
Yeah.
Main villain, and like that's why, and I get why people, because that's we're dissing DC because they follow the same route, which is because they always
they
copy each
sped
other,
run it,
but not
though.
to get
They were
too off
speed
topic.
running it.
Yeah, not to get too off topic, but I get why they did Infinity War, because it's one of the best earth shattering, say, out of the comics. The final arc, so to speak.
I just like how you have your manager coming up, handing you the blunt real quick as you're going on.
It's
and
my
then
boy
takes
right
the
here.
seat
My boy,
back.
shout out Daddy Boy, keeping me
Shout out, bro.
keeping me well endowed.
Yeah, go on.
Whatchamacallit, so I get Thanos, even though I love Infinity War and Endgame, I still like after the honeymoon phase ended, I kind of they should have done more into full Thanos, where he isn't just I want to do half the life because it's crowded. Whatchamacallit, he's also I'm evil, because say how it even starts off and why because that's always his thing is being the ruling guy, balance, fucking.
Yeah.
But what makes him go off, and it's really dumb in the comics, but not dumb. I liked it. Thought it was cool because there's other shit tied to it. But Lady Death, which is technically Thor's sister, Hela, Lady Death, they've kind of combined their shit. But this guy,
This guy's having his own show for the last couple minutes.
Basically, Thanos goes on a killing spree because he's simping for Lady Death. That's why he goes on a killing spree. And he has big beef with Deadpool because of it, because she low-key fucks that fool on the side.
God damn.
Bro, there's potential for all types of shit they can do. But this way, they said this. The guys, Kevin Feige said this recently, after Loki and the What If, where they used those shows to see how wacky they can go into the comics. Because if you noticed, I said they played it safe all the way up to Infinity War. That's why I get why people are it's just the same movie, it's repetitive. It's I get it. And if you really watch those, kind of not really, they follow some of the same beats, but it does they do kind of feel who thought who thought Ant-Man was gonna be a fucking hero in a movie.
This is just related, because it's gonna make me oh, this is a poser because he doesn't know shit about Marvel. But it's because you brought up Deadpool. Are they making Deadpool part of the MCU? I heard they were doing something like that.
I showed him it. So it's a yes. It's a very complicated question. It's a yeah for sure. He's coming, but is in terms of how.
You've seen Venom too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you saw the ending. Okay,
Okay,
we'll bring that up.
Hold on.
You gotta do that with Nick, because Nick's the one that's on this.
Okay, so hold on.
All right.
So
right.
whatchamacallit? Fuck, you gotta lose track of thought. What was I saying?
Let's go to the Ant-Man. Let's do the Ant-Man real quick.
No.
Or you want to do the Deadpool?
No, the Deadpool. So
Deadpool.
Whatchamacallit? I don't know if you guys seen it. I showed it to him, but they released a Riot. You guys seen Free Guy or heard of it?
Yes.
Ryan Reynolds movie.
Yeah.
So back when they were first, I guess, making the movie, it was Fox who paid for this shit. But you know how Disney acquired everything they own.
Yeah.
So it was one of the movies that Disney was like, well, it's already made. Yeah, I want to do with this, and it's well, fuck it, just put it out. And Ryan Reynolds did all the marketing for it. He posted on his YouTube channel, and it just popped up. I'm that's how I even found it. Just I was at work and it popped up, and it's just Ryan Reynolds picture, just a shot of Deadpool, and it says Deadpool reacts, and it's just a little quick video. It's meta marketing, bro. So Ryan Reynolds is in his Deadpool character with Korg from the MCU.
Yeah.
Reacting to the Free Guy trailer. It's next level marketing. They're marketing their movie Free Guy while teasing Deadpool in the MCU while fucking them just reacting to the stupid ass shit. It's
I've actually seen that video.
To be honest, bro, that's genius. Whoever thought of that, fucking props, bro. But it's just just kind of because in the video, he's just here he goes, I'm just going to react to this. I got Korg as my guest. It's kind of how you guys are, where he's hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. He's sign on my Patreon. He's my guest star is Korg. And Korg's hi.
Yeah.
I wish we had a Patreon.
Right?
And it's so subtle,
need to pay for
but it's
that.
so subtle, but the people watching it are probably just losing their shit.
I'm
You know
over
what I
here
mean?
like, dude. 'Cause
Like-
I'm over here like thinking like, oh, like I see like what they're doing.
I see it.
I
I
see
see
it.
the future.
I see it, like it tells food, bro. Like I got some next level. Like I'll be watching shit and I'll be like, watch, this is gonna happen, and then boom, it happens.
They're gonna do this. They're gonna do that, and it's not even like.
I mean, like I'm like that guy who's like,
predictability. It's just like it's just
I
knowing
see
in
I see
advance,
the
like,
writing and like where the writing
how it's gonna come together.
Yeah, like and whatchamacallit, because I was always into like writing stories and shit. Like I'm trying to like write my own little fucking
Bro,
manga.
Real quick on that.
It's a comic because we're American, but you get
Real
what I mean.
quick
It's the
on
art
that.
style of like.
Nah, bro, you call whatever you want, dude.
Well, like if a Japanese guy does it, I feel like isn't it technically then like manga, and then if it's like American dude.
But what if you live in Japan?
Well, just the
All right,
term, well, because it's technically manga because the art style is like anime
Okay.
type, like so.
So straight up, keep doing that, like writing that. If you're writing it,
Yeah.
like stick to it, cause like real shit. When we're talking about Jack and Dexter and all that, like that inspired me heavy as fuck, and I made my own fucking book series like on shit like that. Not saying it's like Jack and Dexter,
oh
but
yeah,
like
yeah. You're
I got a bunch
you
of
say you're writing,
inspirations. Yeah, I got a bunch of inspirations. And I have a list. I have like 16
Bless
book
Randy.
ideas written down, and I got them all fucking done in my head. I just have to obviously write it. I'm on the second one.
Yeah.
but it's like shit like that. So that's like I fuck with
Like,
that.
like right
heavy.
now, my room's fucked, but like, like if you look,
Hey, bro,
if you-
I gotta go paint my room after this.
yeah, but like, like if you look like through like my notebooks and shit, there's just a bunch of sketches of like little characters I come up with and
Stick
shit.
to that shit, bro.
Yeah,
Trust.
well, bro, I don't know, like
If
I'm
you
a
don't,
nerd.
if you don't, dude, I'll break into your house.
I'm a nerd. I'm just in so in love with the shit that's like say like music and like the nerds like like
no, it's art, bro. I get what you're saying.
storytelling,
Like, it's
movies, motion pictures. Because I see
think about
movies as, like, a
everything.
art
Everything
style.
needs storytelling.
Yeah.
Name one thing that doesn't have storytelling. Everything has a story behind it too. Like,
Yeah.
oh, how'd you make this song? Oh,
Like-
well,
like-
that's
like,
funny
bro.
about that. I did this, that. Like everything leads up to a story. So it's like how you tell it is what does it.
Dude, legitimately, everything does have a story, even porn.
Well, like it's just you can
No,
literally make.
I
any-
want like. Have you ever like watched a video and like you skip like a couple
real
seconds
quick,
and they're fucking and you're just
those
like
comments be
well,
crazy.
I missed the plot here. Like I
Hey,
clearly missed the plot. I
comments
gotta
be
go
crazy.
back and watch this shit.
It's like bitch said she was watching TV, but it's not even on. What kind of fucking shit is this?
What's the deal with porn?
He's fucking a gamer. The game's a fucking Xbox game, and she's playing with a Nintendo controller.
Oh, dude, at least get it right.
Dude, we just slid into like.
Okay, real quick, because we're jumping back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay. Ant-Man, again.
Well,
You're totally right about that. No, like, I remember people saying, like, oh, like really, like, Ant-Man, like, that's going to be a joke of
Yeah.
a movie. Or they were, like, even before that, like, oh, like, you can never really make the Hulk, Thor, Iron Man, Captain America all stand in the same scene. It's going to look dumb.
Oh,
and then,
bro.
obviously, it's the most iconic fucking
Some
scene
of the
that
best
kicks it off.
stories is with all of them. Infinity War.
Yeah,
See,
exactly.
My favorite
It's-
is Secret Wars. Like, the 2015 one. Like, I feel like they're gonna combine the original one, but like, which is like an actual like there is an actual like say that because there's the Beyonders. Those like say would be the next big bad. But like there's two versions. There's just the old original 50s one where it's like just like a dude who just like he lived in a pocket outside of reality and was just chilling and he's like, what the fuck they doing over there? And then and that's literally how it goes. And then he just starts fucking with shit. And then it just leads to like the multiverse kind of collapsing. And then there's the 2015, which is this is why I say there for sure is gonna be. That's why like it's for sure gonna be that. Just that's why I'm like I don't know how much of the original they're gonna implement. But the 2015 is different. Whereas in terms of this is why I say this is where you see where Loki the branching.
Yeah.
And then what if you're seeing how crazy all these multiverses are, right? Where like you have a multiverse where did you watch the end of What If?
You know what, dude? I'm literally on the last
Okay,
two
never mind. I'm not gonna
episodes.
spoil anything.
Yeah, the last episode I watched was the Thor one,
But like
where he's partying.
okay, but like okay, so like but like there's multiverses where they were say like they're like they do some of the villains better. Like for me, they did Ultron way better than what they did in the movies because Ultron is an end game type villain. In his comic, he wins, and like you'll I kind of spoiled it, but you'll see it.
I see. Well, like I seen the ending and I seen some of the stills, like the photos.
in the recent version of it, they start off with Cap just sitting in an apocalyptic New York, Avengers Tower, and his fool's like, well, shit sucks. Like his fool's like just mad depressed and shit. Fucking Hawkeye's missing an arm. He's got a robot arm. Fucking Spider-Man's done. Like half the Marvel tier is gone. Like
Jesus.
And some of them are like,
You know what movie I'm waiting for?
which one?
When Deadpool kills every single Marvel
Deadpool
character
kills the
and
most-
the
the
writer.
Marvelverse? Dude.
And the writer.
Dude, isn't that the one where Thanos gets pissed because his girl's like, I fuck with Deadpool. He got the bigger schmeat.
I think it is. Well, like he goes out and kills every single one of them.
Yeah, and this and it
That's the last Marvel movie.
that'd be a great way to end the franchise.
like just to end it. Like just fucking goes out, sees Captain America. Hey, Cap. Oh, he's fucking.
And then Disney's just like, okay, that's it. Bye.
Yeah,
That's
like-
Mickey Mouse. Go home.
because the multiverse is gonna get so crazy. Like then they can do a lot of weird shit. Like I want them to bring in Howard the Duck. I don't know if you've seen him yet.
Yeah, he
pop
came
up.
out in Guardians
Like
of the
I want
Galaxy.
more of that shit, bro. Like I look because like especially if
That's
they do
Howard the
if they
Duck,
do
right? Am I
zombies,
tripping?
there's a whole side series with zombies of him in it. Like and they even go as crazy as they go back in time and there's World War II Nazi zombies. Like the type of shit they can do is fucking crazy, bro. But the multiverse gets so crazy, and then I don't even like you're seeing it with the what ifs and like, it's gonna get so as of say like packed and like stacked up with so many.
I'm very
multiverses.
passionate about this. Very fucking passionate.
Um,
They have to add one specific person to
Who?
the MCU.
Who?
And I get so fucking heated.
Don't say
that-
Squirrel Girl.
No, what the fuck? No.
You gotta put a picture of her just so people know.
Oh, the girl that plays Lily from the AT&T commercials, the one that everyone's sipping for, she was supposed to be Squirrel Girl.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
But-
a lot of people are for it. A lot of people are actually for Squirrel Girl. I've seen people in comments.
But
and
I'm
shit going
saying-
like,
Ghost Rider. Not the Robbie Reyes. Fuck
we were talking
that
about
piece
this-
of
we were talking about
fucking
this at his party.
shit.
Yeah, I
Fuck
remember.
that fool.
Dude,
I want
Johnny
Johnny Blaze.
Yes.
And I want Nicholas. I'm kidding. Okay. I want
Honest-
Nicholas fucking Cage.
I
to
felt like
play him
no
again.
disrespect to the Nick, the other Nick, the Nick Cage.
They did him bad.
But like I felt like when they cast him, they're like, well, Nick's here.
This who fucking crashes. He's all like, oh fuck, I forgot
Because like
Nicholas
I
doesn't
get
know how
it,
to
'cause,
ride
like
a
it's just
bike.
a white dude. It's just a white dude with like short hair.
Dude, legit,
Right.
anyone could play fucking Johnny
The,
Blaze.
the cast listing, it just says white dude.
Right? Like it's yeah.
Well, do you feel that Adam Sandler should have played as Raiden in the Mortal Kombat movie?
Oh, I know you hate that movie. I know you guys hate that movie with a passion. I only
Wouldn't
like
it
it
have been
because
the
it's
shit
the
if he
closest
was-
thing we have to a decent looking Mortal Kombat.
Okay, but wouldn't it have been
Like,
the
I-
shit
I
if it
simp
was
for the
Adam
beginning.
Sandler?
I simp for the opening with Scorpion and I simp for their fight.
Nah, dude, I still get wet over the originals,
And
even though they're just so bad.
carried that movie.
Kano carried that fucking movie, and
And
the
what
fact
they
that
did
they
was
killed him off.
Gojo, or I mean not Gojo, it's,
Goro?
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Goro.
Yeah.
They killed him like that.
Cause I'm like, I thought what they were gonna do is when they fought, he was gonna fuck him up, and the movie was gonna end on like a kind of like a there is hope, but like we just got our asses kicked. So like like and leave for like a better round two. And when they killed off Kano, I was like, oh, they fucked up. They fucked up.
Yeah,
They
but
fucked up.
overall, dude, I don't know how the fuck they'll implement him.
Yeah.
Fucking multiverse,
Like
but
that's why I
Ghost
agree with you
Rider,
guys.
bro.
Like, but the movie did make enough money for the sequel, so I think what they're
oh, they killed Melina. That was his
Oh.
girl. That's his
Yeah.
girl, bro.
That's right. That's right. You like that
What?
head
What?
game, huh?
What? I forgot her fucking name. I forgot her name. She's like the dragon bitch, the vampire dragon.
Katana's
bitch.
still alive, right?
And she dies like instantly.
Katana's not even in the fucking movie, right?
They
Oh,
didn't-
she is. See, she's
But
so
they didn't really
forgettable.
say her and who came. I thought like okay, I thought like first of all, why the fuck did they have Mr. Nobody Remembers the new guy they brought into the story? I get it because they were like the
That
director,
shit pissed me
The director
off.
said,
That
"Well,
shit
we're
pissed me-
using him as for the non people who don't know what they're seeing."
That's so
I hate when they
stupid,
do
though.
that
They- they-
because
they-
it's
they-
like.
They could have just done it with Johnny
It's
Cage
like,
because
bro,
he remember
there wouldn't
he doesn't
be
know
a Mortal
any.
Kombat without these motherfucking
But you get me like
characters.
they
Why you
could have
bringing a new-
just done it with Johnny Cage. I understand they're gonna add him in the next movie.
Okay.
I understand that, but the problem is that they need to remember is
if
like,
they,
bro,
if they had him as the subplot to build like you know how like they want to try to maybe
I like I'm holding it for him the whole time. Like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, tell him, Randy, yeah, tell him.
go off.
like they could have used Johnny Cage and it would have been perfect too. Because look, Johnny Cage doesn't know anything about this fucking world. So they could have just been all like, oh, the followers, all the viewers are going to follow Johnny Cage because they're just as clueless as him. That would have worked perfectly instead of having to implicate this new fucking character
Right?
just to like make it look like, oh, because you know, so for the people
Well,
that aren't really fans of it,
because
you could have done the same shit with Johnny.
And honestly, because you know how they
That's like
tease
if
them
they
in the
made a
second
new
film?
hero for the Avengers, and they're
Well,
like,
like-
well, it's for the people who
'Cause
don't know.
and this is the one thing I'm nervous about in the sequel, which is gonna fuck up the third, is they tease Johnny right in the second film, but it's gonna be the same movie that we just watched, but with what it should have fucking originally been.
Right? It, like,
Ryan Reynolds.
dude, it would be funny as fuck if in part 2 they kill the main character from part 1 because they realize, like, hey, bro, you're
Nobody like him.
useless.
Nobody
Like-
remembers him.
Like, who cares, fool? Like
They literally gave
like
him
you get
a,
hard. That's
they gave
literally
him
your
a
power.
generic action movie
His
ability.
power, dude. His,
His
power,
power
is
is
he gets
literally
hard.
plot armor.
He just get.
Is literal plot armor. That's his armor. That's his weapon. Literal plot armor.
I never realized that.
I hate that movie. Anyways,
So like I get you guys. It's just like they better come correct the second time because you know the companies
yeah,
they don't
they
care
got-
about what you and me think. They just are like money, money, money.
Yeah, but it's funny because
Hello,
it's
I
like,
like money.
why the fuck don't they just look at Marvel? Like Kevin Feige made sure to give a fuck about what me and you think. Why can't they just do that?
he
and they
says
could
it-
they could make even more money.
You
Look,
know, I don't
like,
know how legit Kevin Feige is, but he always comes off as like, I was a kid, just like he sounds like me, like right now talking
Yeah.
about this shit, like just like growing up. Cause I used to be just like just reading this shit. Someone in class. be
No,
like,
they got
"Shh,"
somebody
like,
who
what the fuck?
respects the franchise,
Yeah.
not like Amy Pascal, Amy Parstal, whatever. Like
Yeah.
she has the same job as Kevin Feige, but in Sony and controlling the Venomverse and all that
Yeah.
bullshit. And you already know what a shit show that is. Like the Craven
you know
movies
what?
coming out,
get into
Morbius.
Venom?
Like it's just
Let's get into Venom.
well, we're coming up on the longest pod ever.
Oh, yeah, I told you,
we
dog.
gotta
I
wrap
told
it up.
you.
We gotta wrap it clean up because we don't know how long this camera could keep rolling before it dies.
I feel.
All right, I got one question.
There's got to be an episode 2.
Oh, there will be. Who and how many Spider-Mans are gonna be in the next Spider-Man movie? End off with that. This is your
Alright.
moment.
I want
This
tell
is your
everybody,
moment.
okay? Because like as much praise we've been giving Marvel, at the same time they're not perfect, and sometimes they play it safe. But at the same time, I've heard shit about. So I'm taming my expectations. Worst case, they blow it out the water. But I feel Andrew for sure is probably gonna be in a suit. And worst case scenario for Toby, because best case he's in the movie. As in general, if they even just show like like say a quick mirages of different universes and you just see his face like pizza time, like I'll be happy. But worst case he's a post credit scene because like I said, Sony for sure wants to be the ones to do the Sinister Six full on movie and they want to do Spider-Verse.
Yeah, they
want to do that when they've already talked about this originally when they were trying to eat them back, that they were going to do the later years, the years that everybody fucks with, like like say Spider-Man PS4, that's his later years.
They're literally saving it for themselves. I mean, they even they have so
they're gonna
much
milk it. They're gonna
control
milk it.
to the point where they were even telling Marvel like, oh hey, you could use these villains, not these villains.
Well, the internet and the fandom literally bullied them kind of into submitting to Disney.
They need to get
as
bullied.
much as Disney's a little cunt.
It's just another Sonic movie, bro. Just bullying people till they're right.
I mean,
Hey,
that made
dude,
sense
hey,
though. That was disgusting.
Whoever designed that,
You know what?
whoever designed that is a fucking third grader.
Look, I hope Quincy just here's the old.
You gotta show the original art.
Here's
of
the
Sonic.
old Sonic, and then here's the new one.
You gotta put 2 and 2 of Sonic, the like CGI, the one in the games, and then you gotta put the original movie design, and then put the one they used for the actual movie.
It was horrible, bro.
Because it's.
Have you ever seen that photo of Tails, but he's all cracked out? Okay, I love that fucking photo. I'll show you after this.
Or Knuckle, either we know the
But yeah. Anyways, Spider-Man's gonna be fucking crazy.
So for sure, Toby's in the film. Worst case, Andrew's in the film for sure. Most likely, will probably be in the suit.
I'm gonna
Worst
hold you up
case-
to all this,
Worst
bro.
case, Toby is like I said. Worst case, they're both post-credit scenes. But I for sure would see Andrew being the one because he's the one who got asked out worst as Spider-Man, and I actually kind of think he was a missed opportunity.
You know what? I think I said it. It was controversial. I've said it before on the
and
podcast.
Toby's underrated. He'll never be defeated.
Like no, I think Andrew Garfield was my Spider-Man. Real shit. I liked his.
I like them all. I'm not like people are like which one. I'm
I
bro,
like
they're
them all.
both-
I do like them
Like
all.
there are things I do not like about Garfield's Spider-Man, But at the same time, there are things I don't like. I tell them all the time how I feel about Spider-Man 3. Movie was fire until they brought in Venom, because they did the story right up, but not his character.
What's his fucking name?
The
Eric?
story was 100. Like, okay, imagine Spider-Man 3, right? The Tobey Maguire one.
Yeah.
But imagine they did the exact story, but with the Venom and the personality of fucking the Venom that we see now in the movies.
Yeah, it's a
And
lot.
especially if you look, because he looks all buffier.
I'm gonna say right now,
That fool's all like,
Venom 2 fucking sucked. I'm gonna stand by it. It fucking sucked.
I love that
in
movie,
every
but
which
I
way,
hate
every
it's
fucking which way.
It's
it
a love
sucked.
hate. It's a love hate.
No, it's hate.
It's a love hate. I get. Well, what made you really hate it?
Fucking, where do I start? Where it's like that Drake song. Where the fuck do I really even
I'm all
start?
yours, brother.
I hated the part where Carnage called Venom the N-word. It was so uncalled for.
Okay,
really,
I'll give we did
Okay.
not need to see Venom at a rave.
Okay, we did it. Yeah, you know what? My one
Spoilers.
Adrian was saying that too. Okay, real quick, I'm
Spoilers.
gonna speed run this shit. Okay. The movie fucking
Show
the
Venom at
movie
the rave with
the
the glow
movie
sticks.
fucking
You gotta show
sucked.
it.
Okay, the movie fucking sucked. This is why the fucking movie sucked. One, it was the shortest
Respect
quote
your
on
opinion.
it was quote unquote the shortest Marvel film.
Oh
okay?
yeah, it was short.
The storytelling
Yeah,
was fucking
facts.
ass. You never needed the fucking love story with Carnage and his girl. You
Okay, yeah,
never needed
yeah.
her. She
I-
never
I-
needed to be
I
involved.
do enjoy the writing of it, but at the same time, that's why I said love hate, because
And it was literally copy and paste from
very
Venom 1
unnecessary.
because it was oh my god. It was like a buddy comedy. They're best friends. They get in a fight. They make up. They save the day.
Well,
like,
their relationship is very how it is,
fucking
but
sucked.
their relationship is very very how it is, how you see in the movie. But like I agree, because they did that part, the waste of a plot with him. Like they should have used the plot that they used with the couple. They could have just one-lined him, to be honest. Been like, yeah, we're still married. We're married. We're getting married. And then, but use the side plot to hype up, because I get why Spider-Man's not in the film. They're trying to milk his appearance. They're trying to milk
it's
it.
what it's building up
they're
to.
afraid that once he comes and goes, people are just gonna dip on the Venomverse, and they're trying to milk that franchise.
And
They're trying to make
are.
him a full franchise,
They are.
which is they fucked up from the day one. They
They
fucked up from day one.
they literally did fuck up from day one because I don't even
They
see.
fucked up from going rated R to PG-13 for
Oh
sure.
yeah, true. Okay, but you know what though? I don't want to get into the future. I want to get into what the movie is. The movie is fucking garbage.
And because of and that's what, like I said, that's what makes the Venom franchise kind of shit, is they're too focused on later that they're not even really building up anything worth
dude,
now.
no, they did the
Like-
movie so quick. Like it's so quick paced that you don't build no
Shouldn't have
fucking
killed off
connection. Yeah,
Carnage. I
you
said Carnage.
Cardinal, Kyle, no, Kyeth.
Greg.
No, Greg.
Hi,
No,
my
they
name is
should have
Jeff.
never done that, dude. And it's it's not even the actors, dude. They got good actors, but you just
I
don't know,
Harrelson's
dude,
voice
like,
as Carnage was fire.
I don't want to sit
Carnage
here.
just dying was fire, but when he ate him, I was like, no, they didn't.
Yeah, I was like,
I was
okay,
like-
real shit. I was sitting there, and obviously they could bring him back multiverse.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, but real quick.
Like
It's
MCU
just
could
like-
have their own Carnage.
The movie should have start with Eddie Brock getting put in jail with him. That's how it should have started.
Yeah.
Kick it off there, write the rest of the story there.
Well, in the comics, he meets what's his
meets
name?
him
He
in
meets
jail.
Woody. Yeah, because of what he did.
Yeah.
And what happens is they get into a little argument, and then the symbiote kind of how the blood gets contact with him, and then
Yeah.
that's why their bond is a little different, because basically Venom birthed Carnage.
Yeah, no, that's why he calls
accidentally.
him father. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, she was
They
like,
did that a little
father,
different.
and then
they
the
did
Pope,
a little
and
weird.
the
Yeah,
little-
that's
not the
like,
Pope, the priest.
But
that
that's how
was there.
Carnage has always been. He's always been for some reason, I have to kill my dad because, technically Venom doesn't have a gender, so
Yeah.
I
His
don't
mom
know. I don't
died.
know what the fuck to call him.
Okay.
Gender fluid, because he's a fluid.
It's a fucking glowy thing. It's
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
a glowing. It's a liquid alien pudge thing that makes you emo.
It has been about
Fucking
that
Toby.
time, bro. We are gonna save more for another episode later down
For
the
sure,
line. That we
this
will
is
for
to be
sure get to.
continued.
This is to be continued type shit.
This is an arc that's gonna have 2 parts.
Exactly. So, real quick,
This is just phase 1.
Phase 1.
real quick, this guy's
I'm in my base form.
this guy's a DJ right here. Oh yeah, he's not even Frieza with the long head yet.
Kamehameha.
Yeah.
Where is it? Times 10. Times 20.
Jesus. Anyways, this guy you DJ,
So
so
does QC.
and so does QC. So
Back to back.
we're gonna after this is over, we're gonna cut into a little set. We're gonna film what we can.
I
We're
don't
gonna
mind. I don't mind.
set things up. We're gonna have it looking
what?
good.
I don't mind saying this on camera. For a part 2, we gotta do a freestyle.
No.
I saw you got nervous. You got nervous.
I was like, it's kind of hot in here, bro. No, but I'll think about it. I'll talk to my managers. You talk to yours. You know, yeah. No, anyways.
It's in.
I want to say it was
Save it for
it was a
later.
fucking honor having you on. It
I
was
think
a
pleasure.
honor.
Thank you guys for having me on here, man. It was a pleasure.
Real
thankful.
quick, any final thoughts or advice?
Actually, all I want to say is I fucks with you guys heavy. You know,
Damn.
like you guys are my homies, so like you guys got the homie support first off, right off the bat. But like, as like say looking outside, you guys are actually killing it. I would say just keep her up. Maybe if you guys have any ideas, maybe experiment. You know, feel free.
Look at the cock on this
Don't
guy.
get like when you said when you did that little poll where you're like, "What are we?" I was like, "Yeah, I see you guys as every like the little vlogs, the podcast." I say keep her going, keep expanding. Get the I say get the merch going.
Eventually, we want to do some shit where we'll give shit away for free because
Exactly.
we're not gonna capitalism. No, but that's for episode 2.
Well, you know.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And like always, everybody.
I like how this is the second time we had to like do an exit.
Exactly. And like always, everybody. Until next time.
Until next time.
I be creeping Friday night, only see me when I light, making movements, taking flight, know your boy, he got that drive, it's that genocidal vibe, they wanna rumble, bitches fight, I be gripping my kunai, I slit them throats, expose their minds, Superman, I'm the Dark Knight, I'm just smoking blunts all night, she give me brain, she